All right, next one. We have BBR3. So now we gotta name it. Again, it is covalent. So what's the name of the first element? It's gonna be boron. Okay. The next one, well, look at here. It has a subscript of 3, so we have to remember that we are gonna name it with a prefix. The prefix for 3 is gonna be tri. Okay. Now try what? Well, Br, when we look it up in the periodic table, the name of Br is bromine or bromine, whatever you guys want to call it. Now here, because we have to change the ending of the second atom, okay, or the second element, we're going to change it to ing to ide. So we're going to change it, instead of bromine, we're going to call it bromide. Okay. So the name of this compound, right, is going to be boron tribromide. All right, we're going to move on and we're going to say, well, how are we going to draw the Lewis structure? Let's see if I can get it all in one. There you go. Well, here we go back to what we've been previously used to before the water happened. And now if you notice here, again, B is the one that has the less number of atoms. So that's going to be the one in the middle. Well, when you look for B on the periodic table, you try to figure out what group it is in. The group that it is in is going to be group 3. So that means it has 3 valence electrons. Well, if you notice here, how many BRs do we have? We have 3 BRs. So you're going to situate a BR where all those lonely electrons looking for another electron to create a bond. Now we have to draw the Lewis structure for each of these bromine atoms, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you look for bromine, bromine is going to be in group 7, which is a halogen. So they're going to have 7 valence electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to bond these atoms right here. So we're going to end up with a three-sided molecule. Now here, how many vicinal atoms does it have? If you count, we have 1 right there, 2, and 3. So we're going to put a 3 here, and don't forget, guys, that you have to do this on your own. Okay? So we have 3 vicinal atoms. So based on those 3 vicinal atoms, you see right here back to the molecule, it does not have lone pairs of electrons. Well, because it doesn't have lone pairs of electrons, the shape will not be distorted. So this one will have 3 sides, and we said that the prefix for 3 was tri. So it's going to be one of those trigonal ones, right? Now you just have to decide whether it's going to be a pyramid or flat. Well, because it doesn't have a lone pair of electrons distorting the shape, it's going to be planar. If it had those lone pair of electrons, then it would have been trigonal pyramid. All right, so here we got trigonal planar, and the bond angle for these is going to be 120 degrees.